Hello again, YouTube. This is the truth, man. Giving you the truth. Whether you think it's clout chasing or not, I feel compelled to give you the news. Look at this. Look at verse 27. And as it is appointed for men to die once, but after this, the judgment. See? And as I always say, let's go to another one. Let's go to another one before I make my point. I always try to tell you guys, y'all want to be like these rappers. Y'all want to be hood dudes. You think that a gun can keep you alive. Just like you can shoot, other people can shoot. Biggie Smalls had a song called Niggas is Bleed. He who is unjust, let him be unjust still. He who is filthy, let him be filthy still. He who is righteous, let him be righteous still. He who is holy, let him be holy still. And behold, I am coming quickly, and my reward is with me to give to everyone according to his work. If you haven't heard, rapper Young Dolph was gunned down at a cookie shop in Memphis earlier today. I know him from a song with OT Genesis, another rapper, called Cut It, where Young Dolph revealed some things about himself that were indeed true in that song. But the problem with selling drugs is if you don't find another way to make your money in time, it leads to prison and death. Either way it goes, somehow, some way you're going to lose. That's just the way it's set up. Because the last scripture I want to go to, here's why. See, I know y'all don't like the scripture. I know you think you don't need the scripture. You live debaucherous lifestyles, full of sex. You think you the girl with the WAP. You think you the guy with the big Wayne Danger. But listen, it's appointed to man once to die, but after this to face judgment. But you know what I'm going to do as a preacher? I'm going to keep making these videos. I'm going to keep preaching. I'm going to keep inviting people. When they don't come, hey, I'm still going to enjoy my life because I made my choice. I made my choice. I'm not finna face the great white throne judgment. That's the judgment. It's the great white throne judgment. And in that judgment, you don't make it. You get judged, like I read to you in Revelation 22, according to your works. Your punishment is levied out according to your works. Listen to this. Verse 10. The thief, he's talking about some scriptures say the devil, some scriptures say the evil one, does not come except to steal and to kill and to destroy. I have come that they may have life and that they may have it more abundantly. See, you got to get back to where Adam and Eve started. With dominion in the garden, not touching the wrong thing. See? But we live in the cancel culture. We live in a world where all these things that I'm mentioning, it's not popular. They call you a lame. Oh, you a lame. How are you 22 and virgin? Get out of here with that same stuff. You're a lame. It's appointed to man once to die, but after this to face judgment. Young Dolph has faced judgment. He's going to face judgment. He already faced the preliminary spiritual judgment of being taken to the outer darkness, which is the spiritual jail, where you will be held until that judgment, until that final judgment. Now, you answer me this. You want to be bad chicks, want to be thugs. Let's start with you bad. You think you walking around here with them long eyebrows, some of y'all getting booty implants, some of y'all got it naturally. So you flaunting it. You think you better than a chubby girl or a girl that might be underweight. But guess what? If she done already made her decision for her soul and she has peace, then she's beating you in life. It don't matter how much money you got. What profited a man if he gained the whole world and lose his soul? Young Dolph had some change. He had money now. But where's his money gonna go now? It's gonna go to whoever he left it to, or it's gonna get wasted. Now, y'all don't like listening to guys like me, but people die. If you are a thug, if you are in the thug life, understand, your boys can't keep you alive. I told somebody a while back, oh, my people this, my people that. I said, your people ain't gonna always be around to keep you alive. I said, you better learn how to leave people alone. That guy that I told that is dead. Your people's this, your people's that. So you, who a lot of you are not the best fighters, and a lot of you ain't gonna do a lot of that stuff that you do when your friends are around, when your boys, your dogs, whatever you call them, your day ones, whatever you call them. Young Dolph didn't have his guys around, clearly, obviously. And they caught him, more than likely, by himself. See? Now, answer me this. Just answer this one question. One question for those of you who watch this video. You guys, you trying to live, let's say you in the same lifestyle as Young Dolph. First of all, let me enlighten you on something. If that's the way you live, you losing, because you got to look at things. Wealth is built from, the wealthy look at tomorrow. They don't just look at today. They look at tomorrow. So spiritual wealth is built from a forever standpoint, which you do today, what benefits you forever. And you looking at you, let me ask you something. I got a couple questions for you before I close. All them people you be around, how many of them have repented of their sins, and how many of them can say that they have everlasting life without sounding like a fool who not living for God, but yet trying to say God got it? How many of them have forsaken y'all, forsaken their friends, forsaken their life, their way of life, to serve God, if you will? Now, I'm not going to get into my personal testimony on YouTube, but I know what I'm talking about. Let's just say, I haven't always been who I am today. How many of y'all would give up your whole eternity in peace and love for a few dollars right now? Because let me tell you something. You gonna be punished. So if you think the money is worth eternal punishment, pain, sorrow, regret, then I'm gonna do what I always do. I'm gonna let you be unrighteous still. But for the rest of you who understand that your friends, people you call friends, are not worth it. The lifestyle itself leads to death. The gangbang, shoot 'em up, drug dealing, the street hood lifestyle leads to prison and death. And those who didn't die and are not in prison, a lot of them are panhandling on the street. A lot of them are addicted to drugs, not doing good. But you won't listen to me. You'll watch these little weak preachers who don't tell you these things and make millions off of you, pimping your mama, pimping your grandma. You'll listen to them all day. But you won't listen to me though. Because you don't like my thumbnail. Because you don't like the way I sound. Because you don't like the fact that I'm coming to you with this truth that you need. I'm going to close with that. Young Dolph gone, man. Now, how many in these cities, how many in this country are going to die the same way he did? You can't blame Trump. You can't blame Republicans. This stuff was going on before Trump was ever in office, man. You can't blame him. The Democrats is using that stuff to bring back slavery. Republicans ain't perfect, Democrats ain't perfect. The good life starts with every individual. You have to make it up in your mind that you're going to change the way you live, change the way you make your money, change the way you communicate and are in your relationship with the Most High before somebody pop you. That's all I got. Just the Truth Man channel. Like, share, and subscribe.